Dead leaves lay scattered across the ground. A cold breeze sends the empty branches swaying. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And my favorite part is all the sweet, sweet candy. I reach down to take a piece, tongue salivating in anticipation of the sugar. Then I see it. The damn sign reading "Children in costume may take one piece." Well, damn. No costume this year means no candy.
Aren't you going to take a piece?
Nah, the sign says I can't.
Oh, I don't think anyone would mind if you just take one piece.
Well, it is just one piece. I glanced around, then swiped a piece, plopping it straight into my mouth. The chocolate melted away, bringing a rush of happy juice straight to my brain. Yet, the taste faded, leaving me with a craving for more.
Why not take one more? 1 piece, 2 pieces, 0 pieces. The difference is completely unnoticeable.
Damn, their words struck a chord, resonating through my whole body as truth. It's not a big deal, they won't even notice. Hell, they are the ones who chose to discriminate against people who aren't dressed up. As I passed by, I quickly snagged a second piece on my way out. Normally the streets are left empty at night. People like to stay inside when the sun starts to head down, but tonight is Halloween, and there is a magic in the air that brings us all out into the fresh air. I was pulled from my enjoyment of the spectacle by a voice.
So many people in costumes, pretending to be something they're not, and people reward this behavior with free candy. Yet, people like you, people who really appreciate the Halloween spirit and celebrate by simply being your true self, are cut off from the flow of free candy. Free for them, but not for you.
God, this guy makes a lot of sense. It's not fair that they get all the candy, but it's not like I can do anything about it.
What if you could? What's to stop you from simply taking a bag of candy and running off with it?
I looked at the kids scattered about with bulging sacks. I wanted that bag. Nah, it ain't right to take their candy. It would literally be taking candy from a baby.
But they are the special ones. They get candy just given to them. They can always just get more. Don't take their candy. You go home empty, sad, rejected. Take their candy. They just have to knock on another door to get some more. And you get to right the wrong of not sharing when they have so much.
After their words, I only felt resentment towards the people on the streets. But most of them were just dumb kids, and it ain't right to take candy from a kid.
Most of them. Not all of them. Look. See. Take!
A man was walking down the street in an Old West outfit with a big shiny sheriff badge, and next to him was a kid dressed the same, but their badge read deputy. They both held a bag of candy, each one of them take a piece at each stop. Well, fuck this grown-ass man out trick-or-treating. That ain't right. If you want candy as an adult, just go buy your own damn candy. My blood started to boil as I watched this prick get more and more candy.
You don't want to take candy from a kid. Well, that doesn't look like any kind of kid to me. Look at him, another corrupt sheriff, using their power to wrongfully take from the people. Someone should really do something about this.
Fuck, he is right. Someone should do something about this.
You could be someone.
His words filled me with purpose and righteous anger. that drove me forward in a dash right up to that corrupt sheriff. Then I punched him right in the face, only pausing for a moment to grab his now dropped bag of candy before booking it. I could hear the horse hooves beating behind me as I ran. The sheriff's posse had assembled behind him as they came after me. I swung around a corner and hid between two bushes, trying not to gasp for breath as the horses dashed past me, riders hooting and hollering about how they were going to get revenge for the deputy. I felt confused by this because I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. After they were long gone, I picked up my treasure and placed a piece in my mouth. The candy sent happy feelings flowing all over. Each piece tasted so much sweeter than the last, and taking it from the sheriff just makes it all the sweeter. I chuckled to myself thinking about how they would be out searching the hills for weeks, yet they would never catch me because I am a smooth criminal. All too soon the candy was gone and I just needed it. I had to have more, yet the streets were now empty. Not a person in sight to take their candy.
Oh, I see that look in your eyes. Got a taste for it, haven't you? Don't look so sad. Just look and use a little imagination. There is always opportunities if you can see them.
I looked around, desperate for anything that could hold candy. Then I noticed a large piñata sitting by a house. I paused for a moment to see if anyone was watching. Then I rushed up to take my new prize. I couldn't lift it, so I simply dragged it away. Damn, this thing is heavy.
Yes, just imagine how full of treasure it is.
As I worked to drag it off, I did just what the voice said. The promise of chocolates, caramels, and gummy bears filled my mind and kept me pulling and sweating the whole way home.
Excellent work, friend. Now let's crack this open to get to the deliciousness locked inside.
Grabbing my baseball bat, I placed myself over it and took 3 long breaths before swinging down with all my might. Blood and brains splattered across the driveway, and I dropped the bat, clattering to the ground, frozen by the cold chill of shock as I watched the blood flowing out of the body. A clawed hand dug into my shoulder.
Just look at that. Isn't it beautiful?
Thanks for listening, and remember, you cannot hide from the void.